What is up, guys and girls? My name is YDH. Today we're going to be continuing the theory that in fact Ascension has sneakily been put into DLC 1 with that Eisendrache, or could be a possibility for a returning remake. Now, honestly, I can't see Treyarch not advertising the fact that Ascension would be a remade map in DLC 1, because in terms of marketing, this would be huge. If they had this remade map inside there, it would be like the Giant. You wouldn't hear the end of it, because honestly, I don't think they would hide something like this when so much money could be made from such an amazing map. But let's go with the factor that it could be implemented in future, possibly DLC 4, where we get a resurrected resurrection map, if you like, of these 4 remastered amazing maps. Now, let's compare what people have found from the community. I'm going to be leaving the links in the description. It's very important that you go check out the founders, because they have done very good work in finding out what we could be seeing inside of future DLC. Now, let's start off by comparing the Call of Duty Black Ops 1 First Strike poster against the new Der Eisendrache poster that we have now. So, straight away, the thing that I noticed was the fact that Dempsey is once again the main portrayer of this poster. He's giving the direct address, he's looking directly towards the audience. Now, I talked yesterday about Dempsey's significance in the storyline, and it's almost like we are seeing things through Dempsey's point of view, especially with Origins. We have a lot of hints that this is in Dempsey's mind, or we're playing the part of Dempsey. Now, I don't know if this is continued, because the Eisendrache and Origins are very closely linked. That could be a possibility that they want us to continue thinking about, you know, the other characters, because we're always thinking about Richtofen, we're always thinking about Maxis. They may be saying, hey, you know, Dempsey has a lot more significance than you might know, so let's focus on this guy. Now, you know, in terms of comparing the posters, we see that, but not only this, we also get the fact that there are 2 rockets taking off in both of the pictures. We obviously have the one from Ascension, and then we have the one from Der Eisendrache. Now, I honestly think that the fact that this rocket is taking off in Der Eisendrache has more meaning to it, because we've seen the original poster. They were inactive rockets, they were stationary at the time, and they've now decided, hey, these rockets need to be taken off. It's something that we haven't seen before, and they obviously felt like it needed to be done, because they would just think, hey, let's just keep with the same rockets that we've got so far. It really doesn't matter that much. But they thought, no, we need to change this, we need to give them more hints. Now, obviously, it's not saying, oh, this is the same rocket from Ascension, but it's just the way Treyarch like to do things. They like to hint us and point us in certain directions and watch us dive into the theories that we can pull out. Now, this one I think is so incredible, and this is the numbers that was actually placed inside this poster. And I know a few of you mentioned this yesterday, but someone actually went through the work of finding out where these could be linked, and what came up was indeed very interesting. Now, this is what's came up. It's the astronomical observations made at the Observatory of Cambridge, but we don't really care about that. The main thing that we want to talk about here is the fact that the title of this documentation says Calculation of Apparent Right Ascension. Now, obviously, I'm no scientist, I have no idea what this document means. I'm certainly going to be diving into it a bit more, but the fact that the title of this is Ascension, and this is about astronomical observations, meaning space and astronomy, I think that ties in hugely. And like I said, these aren't massive hints. You could think, well, I'm being absolutely stupid by saying the title of this document says Ascension, but what other reason would there be for them to stick a code like this in the map? So they've clearly stuck this code in on purpose. They want us to find it, and it's linked to a calculation of Ascension. Why else would they put it in there? Now, I honestly am so interested to know what you guys have to say about this. Obviously, I'm going to be diving into this a bit more. I'm not that, you know, acquired with information on astronomy, but you don't have to be to tell that this is just a huge hint. And I was really excited to bring you guys this information that was found. Like I said, the founders in the description, they made an absolutely fantastic job at just diving into this information straight away, and I'm just so happy to bring it to you. The community is so good at finding these things. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave it a like, that would be greatly appreciated, and subscribe here for the latest Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies content. Until then, make sure you have a fantastic day, and I will, of course, see you in the next video. Goodbye.